start, she was quite picky. Blackmailed me, so we ate out in White City. Drinking got me thinking about.
Hi guys, girls, miscellaneous. It's you know, I think you know this ugly guys in front of you by now. I'm with
TAZER.
And on March 2nd, it's the Dating Games We Play anniversary. Big thank you for all those who have shown support. It's been a year since the first event. We're gonna party on that night from 10:30 till 1. The show starts at 8 o'clock. So please make sure you arrive between 7 and 8 to get the free shots, so that we can start the event on time, so we can finish at 10:30 and party till 1. Who's performing on the night?
On the night we have performing Leanne Robinson.
I give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life.
E3 Brothers.
Let my love adore you. Oh no, you gotta know.
Jacob John Music.
I won't have it all unless you don't want it all. You know I'm fronting, you should stop fronting, babe. Yeah.
And Adenike.
We've got 4 great acts who'll be coming down to give us some live music. Obviously we'll be debating as usual. I'll be hosting the event like I did the last time. Please, as I said, I'm going to be giving away £250 as I mentioned in the Golden Ball quiz. So it's the first 25 people who buy tickets online who'll be entered into that competition. What else is there? When's your anniversary?
I run a night called Faded, and we've been going on for about a year now. Our anniversary is next month, the 26th of March, and it's going to be at Ministry of Sound. We've got a room that can hold about 1,000 people, so we're trying to get a lot of people down there to party. Tickets are going to be sold at gogetfaded.fatsoma.com, and they're £5, literally cheap and cheerful, so just come down and have a good time.
And you can get the Dirty Games You Play tickets from shubs.com, or you can give me a call on 07534 675 301. So that's March 2nd at Cafe Mode, 171 Drury Lane, Holborn, WC2B 5QA. If you got any birthdays that you're doing and you want to get a birthday package, give me a shout. If you want tables reserved, also give me a shout. All the information will be on your screen now. Footage from the last event is coming on your screen now as well. So yeah, see you guys later. March 2nd anniversary.
Just for you.
Turn that nonsense off. Okay, before we even start, I hate soaking music with a passion. I hate it with a passion. It sounds like maybe an autistic child was banging on pots and pans and just decided to keep on going. Like, who can dance to soca here? Does anyone else? Please come, darling. No. Well, you sort of baited yourself up, love. I'm not gonna have it. Sorry? You have to back what? What does back mean, sorry? What do you mean by back? What? Back it up as in, what do you mean back as in?
You're trying to be the best boyfriend you could be, and still you sneak and look at me, and boy, I love it.
Love it, love it, love it.
And then you give your other boys a shout, telling you can call his ass how it was, and he's gonna love it.
Listen, cause in a gang or in drugs or in prison, that's the life we're living. Seems to be the same old thing. You're living just to prove something. You don't even know my pain, cause I know life will get better.
So you've got a boyfriend, you've been with for 2 years. You haven't got any kids with this person, but he's going to America to work for 2 years. Now, this is what she wants to know. Is it the end? What would you do? Also, can long distance relationships work?
It's a long time. I know she's gonna meet one guy with green eyes called Devontae or something in America.
I don't know if he has his job and then all of a sudden his job doesn't work out. We'll both be there unemployed. So I'd have to think about that first and see if I can set that up first.
I'm thinking, well, if my man went to the States and he got a job out there, we've been together for how long? 2 years?
2 years, we have no kids together.
Well, I'll be thinking, that's my green card sorted, I'm out of here, I'm gone. I'm going with him.
Basically, I think that long distance relationships are only as good as your money, because if you're not seeing each other often, it's curtain.
It depends on the bond you lot have built up within that 2 years, because you can meet someone and within 2 years it can be a waste of time, or you can meet someone and think, potentially this could be my future.
I said that she should try it out first and sort of see how it goes, innit? If it doesn't work out, then sort of leave him, but let him know from the get-go that we're going to try.
So I personally would have to call it a day.
So what happened to love? You know, like that love thing that draws you together?
If it's meant to be in 104 weeks, when she comes back, it will happen, innit? But
they can go, you trust them, you've built a bond, you can go out there and visit them, they can come back and visit you. That's how I see it.
I must be straight. I don't think I could sit in a country for 4 months and just do nothing. I don't know how love will stretch over to America.
It can't go along months and blah blah blah. I understand what you're saying, Rob. So let's turn the circumstances around, yeah? You ended up going to jail for 2 years. Are you going to say after 4 months you have to touch someone?
Oh, Safina, darling baby, it's your birthday, and you're looking so beautiful, and she's got a booty full, believe it's true. Oh Marissa, nice to meet you, can I tweet you? What's your number? But do you have a bumper? Oh hi Mahima. Just the other day, I was walking down the street, I saw your beautiful feet, and I couldn't wait to meet you. So how old are you, darling? You know my love has been starving. So what we gonna do? When we go to the back and rendezvous?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Safina. Happy birthday to you.
How about a little game? Like, I have players pull up in their car, wind down their windows and say, "Hey miss, you ready to ride?" At that, I jump into the passenger seat of fun and humbly abide, laugh and say, "Baby, I'm a definition of ride or die. Allow me if I sound snide. Search me, I'm not a cop, I have nothing to hide."
4.3 thousand men a year commit suicide in the UK compared to 1.3 women.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, there's a social construct that's put upon men as soon as you're a young boy. As soon as you're a young boy, you'll see the difference in the way your parents treat you. If a girl cries for any sort of reason, your parents will be like, "Oh my God, come over here, babe, oh my days." If a boy cries, "What are you crying for? What are you crying for? Man up, man up, man up."
I kind of agree with this young man's point here. I think men have been taught from birth, literally, you must hold in your emotions. You're a man, or you're a young boy going into a man. You cannot cry, you can't show any kind of what people would consider softness.
Do you want sort of men to be really emotional and break down to you? It was only yesterday and I burned the chicken and is that? No, but I'm being serious because I'm not saying women are like that. I'm not saying, but is that how you want us meant to be?
When you get older and there's things that you want to let out emotionally, you can't do that because you're afraid of the way society is going to portray you. You're afraid of being seen as a woman.
Real men cry and blah blah blah. I'm not really too sure about that one, you know, because for me personally, for my family, I've got to be like the head of the house, innit? And if they see me crying, then everyone else is going to cry, kind of thing. So I've got to hold it together for my family. That's my opinion, innit?
Because women, we talk. Any little thing, and call our friends. "Oh, this is what happened. Oh, that's okay."
Gossip.
You talk. No, it's not gossip.
Men talk as well,
we communicate more. So obviously, we let it out, we cry about it, and we move on. With guys, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you go to as a guy, if you go to your friend and you want to talk about it, "Oh man, why are you coming with that weak shit for, man? Oh, I want to hear that, man. I'm trying to talk about that girl that we saw last week."
Yeah.
I've been trying to keep quiet for this suicide thing because I don't have sympathy for it. I don't think it has anything to do with how you've been raised. I think it's the individual. Why is it because you've lost your job, you must end your life, and then your family and friends are gonna suffer? I know people that have, like, that know somebody that have committed suicide, and I just can't relate to it.
When women want to commit suicide and when men want to commit suicide, I think that you'll find that they're quite equal, but because men are actually successful when they commit suicide, it's actually, yeah, it makes it, yeah.
I still see you through the same old eyes my mommy gave to me in a closet world, and an open mind is the closest thing to freedom. Freedom.
Would you say that somebody who cheats on their partner doesn't love them? Why not?
I personally think that if a woman cheats, there's always emotion involved, but when men cheat, they just cheat for the sake of it. It's not very true. So that's what
When a woman cheats, there's something wrong with her relationship. Emotionally, physically, mentally, something leak. But men can fuck because it's Thursday. I just got a fresh haircut, I'm gonna go. I'm not saying it's right, but men do that. So therefore, men separate sex and love. Sex and emotion doesn't, it's not the same thing. So a woman looks at it from her perspective. If he loved me, he wouldn't hang. Well, so, see, a woman looking at it from their perspective. If he loved me, no, that's what you would do, because sex and emotion is tied in your mind. Whereas your boyfriend might be thinking,
You're using it as an excuse so you guys can go out and cheat and then be like, oh no, I didn't have no feelings, I'm a boy, I don't have feelings, no, it was just sex, no. You try that shit, something's going on.
The majority of you are not doing anything. You'll cry a bit and you'll move on. So stop gassing about cutting stuff. No one's cutting no one.
If you cheat, it's not emotional, it's just sex. So what would make you have sex with a female and disrespect your partner?
Be honest, if you want to cheat, leave. That's the basis of anything. Whether you're a man or woman, if you want to cheat, leave.
Why would you do that? What would make you go to that level of disrespecting your partner to just have sex?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
I'll be straight with you. I've got a point with you, yeah? What I do with those other chicks on the side, it's got nothing to do with you. Nothing. I'll be straight with you. It's got nothing.
So one of your friends sees your girlfriend and gouge her room with the next man?
Yeah.
So is she not disrespecting you then?
The reason why I break up with her is this, because she wasn't doing enough to cover it. I'll be straight with you. Wait, I'll be straight with you.
no, that's the honest truth, you know.
See, when you've got a girlfriend, yeah? When you've got a boyfriend and you find condoms in his bin, yeah? You find condoms in his wallet, you find condoms in his box, he don't give a shit about you. There's two different forms of cheating. I'm not making it, I'm not excusing it. But when your boyfriend, you come home and you see condoms in his bin, you see makeup on his shirt, you see makeup on his car visor, he don't give a shit. When you've got a snoop, as bad as it sounds, I'm not justifying it, it shows you that he actually does care in a disgusting, mad, psychotic, sadomasochistic, whatever, paddy way. I'll be honest with you.
That's so, bro. There's certain things about going to America that is funny. Like, I didn't know this, but you have to fill out a visa form before you go to America. Now, I ask you all sorts of questions like, where are you from, blah, 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 your address, where are you staying there when you get there. But it asks you one little question that really had me annoyed. It said, are you a member of a terrorist organization? Now, I don't know what they were expecting, but do they think there's really 3 terrorists in a case? Someone going, oh my God, Hassan, Omar, what should we say? And you just say, Ahmed, wallahi, you know, I think we should tell the truth. You know, this is what Allah would want, okay?
I see a future, you and me, but you don't seem to agree. Oh no, no.
From the start she was quite picky, blackmailed me, so we ate out in White City, drinking got me thinking about giving her a